Pearl Harbor. They didn't know what it was. It was unidentified. They put a hole right through the conning tower. That was the first shot of America's involvement in World War II. The time was about 7:55 in the morning. The place is Pearl Harbor. The date, December the 7th, 1941, and you are there. America has just been in Rob Track 2. America was just involved in the beginning of what would become World War II for us. The time 7:55. The Mitsubishi A6M0, the Nakajima B5NK, and the Ayachi D-38 dive bomber had just started the invasion of America's base at Pearl Harbor. Rob? The Nakajima B5NK, a specially designed torpedo between the wheel wells. This torpedo Henry Yamamoto had ordered developed because he knew he had to have a weapon which would run shallow in the water at Pearl. It was only 50 foot deep. As the Nakajima B5NK spins around, it's already found its target, the United States battleship, the Oklahoma. As it lines up on the side of the Oklahoma, laying there alongside the quays at Pearl Harbor. First one, then two, then three of those torpedoes hit back the side of that great battleship. The Oklahoma rolls over on her side. 400 men are inside, trapped inside the bowels of the Oklahoma. It was Christmas before they got them all out. High above, an Ayachi D-38 dive bomber, a 250-pound bomb between the wheel wells. It lines up on the United States battleship, the Arizona. It drops that bomb. It goes through first one, then two, then three decks right into the forward magazine. That great ship explodes with such force. She laid there and burned for 2 days. 1,100 young American sailors went to a watery grave. They sleep there today. High above in a Nakajima B5NK, Commander Mitsuo Fushida is looking over what was going on at Pearl Harbor on that December the 7th morning. He called back to Admiral Chuichi Nagoma and said, Tora, 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 the signal that they had completely surprised American forces at Pearl Harbor, just as Commander Minoru Genda had planned it, lo, these many months before the invasion took place. For over 2.5 hours, this carnage continued. 183 aircraft in the first flight continued to bomb and strike and work on the ships and the airfields and all of the places that was on the island of Oahu. 2 young servicemen, 2 young pilots, Lieutenants Ken Taylor and George Welch, managed to get their P-40 Warhawks into the air. Between the two of them, they shot down 7 of the invading forces that morning. But while they were shooting down 7, over 170 of America's aircraft based in Hickam Field were totally destroyed. America was just starting to fly P-40 Warhawks. But we still had Brewster Buffaloes. And we still had P-shooters. We still had B-18 bombers. We were just starting to get the B-17s. The first flight left. The second one came in, continued to destroy and do the carnage that had been foisted upon our island base at Pearl Harbor. But Admiral Yamamoto, and indeed more correctly Admiral Juichi Nagoma, made a grievous error. He was supposed to send a third wave. He did not do that. And as a result of that, America's bases were not totally destroyed. We still had munitions. We still had our submarines and many of the things that were needed. And for 2.5 hours it continued. Feel the concussion of the bomb as it explodes under your feet. Smell the acrid smoke as it burns your nostrils. And imagine yourself, an 18-year-old serviceman, away from home the first time in your life. You're blown over the foredeck of the United States battleship Nevada, one of 18 capital ships under the command of Admiral Husband Kimmel that were destroyed that morning. Your partner sees you go over the side. He jumps into the burning water, splashes it from your face so that you can continue to breathe and continue to fight another day. Listen to the sounds of war. It's not pretty, is it? Please do not misconstrue what we do here today. For the Allied powers never become involved in war again, it'll be too soon. But we must never ever lose sight of the fact that we must be prepared to fight for the rights of our people. Canada, America, Australia, Great Britain, all of the people who were part of the Allied powers that fought against the Axis powers, who would take our freedoms away from us. Admiral Yamamoto said, "We have had a great victory here today, but I fear we've done nothing more than to awaken a sleeping giant and filled him with a great resolve." That great resolve, ladies and gentlemen, was the heart and soul of the Allies as they came together. Just a remembrance, 10,000 of your own died during World War II. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt went before Congress the next morning. And as we watch the fighters continue, listen to what our president had to say. Next track, Rob.
Hindi nakita yung track. Hindi nakita yung track na magkatalo sa president.
1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The attack yesterday on the